And we're back with the Bay Bears Pepsi pregame show. Melanie Newman joined by Mobile's second baseman, Nate Samson. First of all, you had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Now, obviously, you've been doing this since 2006. You came in with the Cubs. How has this year been for you, celebration-wise, compared to that first year?
Oh, it's great. You know, this being my ninth season, actually, whenever you say it out loud, it's kind of a shock. But it's great. I love the game, and I'm going to be around it as long as I possibly can.
And now you bring a little more veteran experience to this team than a lot of the guys that have been out here. What do you have to say about that as far as the leadership that you can bring to them?
Well, you know, just being around for so long, you see a lot, and you pick up things every year as everybody. So I'm very fortunate to be able to help some of the younger guys who's first time in AA, and this being my actual parts of 6 seasons in the Southern League itself, you know, I'm pretty experienced for this league. So being able to help them, they do come up to me and ask me some questions about how guys throw, what to expect, things like that. So I'm very happy to help these guys.
So your journey, you started out with the Cubs. Like you said, you've been through the Southern League before, and then you actually took a turn into independent ball. Now, a lot of guys that we've seen go through, they're not as fortunate. Independent ball is kind of the end of the line for some athletes, and for you, you took that as an opportunity to improve upon yourself and to expand your career even more.
Yeah, absolutely. Any road through any ball is definitely a tough one. It's not one that you expect either, and going through it, you definitely learn a lot more. It definitely is for the love of the game. I know it sounds cliche, but it really is. It's definitely a grind out there, and it's definitely difficult to get picked back up. And I was very fortunate and very lucky and thankful for the Diamondbacks to pull me out of there. So I'll take the experiences with me and learn from that and hopefully improve and get better with it.
Now, someone that we would all think you've learned from, but you've had a lot of experience as shortstop. Now you're as their second base. Derek Jeter, one of the biggest names out there as far as a shortstop goes. He's getting ready to take his final bow. What did you draw from him?
Oh my goodness, just watching him growing up, I mean, he's the captain, as what they say. He's played the game right his entire career. I mean, growing up and watching him and how he hustles, and you always remember that great play whenever he was playing and cut it and threw it home. I mean, that sticks out in my mind the most. And so everybody, you should thrive to play that way, thrive to bring that to the field every day. And to have a role model like that, it definitely helps you going on, for sure.
And what's been that one experience that's stuck with you through all of this?
Oh my goodness, there's just been so many. I mean, I've been very thankful to be able to work with Hall of Fame guys like Ryan Sandberg. Had great coaching all through my career. Traveled, I got to play in Hawaii. Hawaii is probably a big one that stuck out. That's back when they had the Winter Baseball League there. I was very fortunate enough to go out there and live in Hawaii for 2 months, so that's probably a big one.
What has it been your biggest focus so far to really stay sharp? You've come out in that leadoff position, and you've just had your way with the ball more than once. So what have you really worked on as far as that?
Oh, you just take it day by day. I mean, the biggest thing is getting your early work in, and working out in the BP and the infield and the ground balls is definitely huge. As far as the leadoff spot, you know, it's seeing the pitches. What can I do to help the team today in this role that I have? And so if you take that approach every day, you seem to benefit or help and do what you need to do.
Well, we're going to look past today for a minute. 10 years down the road, wherever it might come, when you finally think it's time to hang up your hat, what do you look at doing?
Well, me being a high school guy, it's either 4 years of college to start with. But what I truly want to do is either I'd want to coach probably. I'd want to work with the guys and help guys along with their careers. So whether it be coaching professionally or coaching college, I'd want to coach at one of the higher levels. Definitely, preferably if I had my choice, I'd want to be a professional coach, infield guy, hitting guy, manager, whatever is available for me.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to watching you play tonight. Best of luck, and we'll see you out there.
Well, thank you very much, Melanie.
When we come back from the Bay Bears Pepsi pregame show, Justin is going to give us a look at tonight's pitching matchup.